Hey guys, what's up? My name is Christian Cancelon here, back at you. Wow, I dropped my full name in the intro. That's never been done before. But yeah, I'm back at you for SneakerTalk with a brand new video. And as you guys can tell, today's video is not going to be about sneakers at all. Shocker, I know, on SneakerTalk. Today is going to be sort of a sequel and follow-up video to a video I made last year called No Eyebrows, Living with Trichotillomania. For those of you who don't know about what BellLetsTalk Day is, basically it's this big day, especially on social media, where everyone just comes together and talks about mental illness, tries to break the stigma behind it, spread more awareness about it, and just spread a lot of love and positivity all over the place. Now last year, BellLetsTalk Day gave me the encouragement and sort of platform I needed to talk about my mental illness, and ever since I made that video last year, it got over 110,000 views. And the amount of support that you guys sent my way in the comments and through emailing me and through texting me and through DMing me and through everything was incredible. You guys sent me so much love, and on top of that, I got into a very personal level with a ton of my subscribers talking about what they've been struggling with in their lives. And honestly, it was probably one of my favorite things about 2016, making that video, coming out and talking about my mental illness, hearing all of these sort of complete strangers tell me about their stories and open up about their lives, and just try and spread encouragement and positivity and good vibes to everybody. Now about 4 to 5 of my good personal friends came out and talked to me about their own mental illnesses after I made the video, because after I made that video, it sort of started a dialogue where they were like, hey, if you can talk about it, why can't I? And so that's one of the things I really like about BellLetsTalk Day. It's that it can bring people together in a sense where normally we just don't really like to talk about mental illness or talk about the struggles that we have because we think that no one cares. After I posted the video I did last year about Trichotillomania on BellLetsTalk Day, I really felt vulnerable because one, I cried for the first time a lot on the internet, and I put it out there for everyone to see. But after that day, I got so much positive vibes and so much support from people that I was really starting to love myself for who I was and not try to let a mental illness define me. And that might be a big source for unhappiness, and that might be a big reason why some people won't do certain things. And I gotta say, after just talking about mental illness, talking about it with anyone can really, one, make you vulnerable, but two, make you realize that you might be making it a way bigger deal than it has to be, because there's so many people living with mental illnesses that you might be really surprised who has depression. I have several friends, and I had other people in my past who have had depression and really bad anxiety and stuff like that, and these are people you never would have expected to have things like depression. So it's really important to just talk about it and to open up with others, especially if you have some good friends that you can talk to or family. So if you are struggling with something, no matter whatever it is, just keep in mind you aren't the only one. There's other people around you feeling the same way as you, and so you just gotta keep on being strong and live life day by day, because it's just, I know it can get really hard sometimes. Now there's a lot of people on the channel who missed my microblading videos where I talked about me getting the procedure done, and there's some people who've just been gone for 4 to 5 months for whatever reason, and they come back and they're like, holy crap, you have eyebrows, what happened? This is what happened. I got a microblading procedure done, and basically what microblading is that it is semi-permanent eyebrow tattoo. So as you guys can see, I'll come close to the camera. This part right here, the darker parts, this is a lot of eyebrow hair, and then when it's really faint like this, that is when there's almost near nothing eyebrow hair. And so that's mainly the microbladed, the tattooing kind of stuff. So when I'm in direct sunlight like this, you can really see the contrast, but when I'm indoors and when it's regular tungsten lighting, when the lighting is not as direct like this, then you can't really see the contrast. But I am still struggling though with trichotillomania. It's not something that just disappeared the second I got my eyebrows tattooed, but when I did get them tattooed for the microblading, I really had to be very self-aware and really like not pull and not pick, because it could damage the final results of the microblading. So I was like on top of my ass when it came to not pulling. Microblading can be pretty expensive depending on who you go to. It can range from like $350 to $1,000 kind of thing, and I thought that was a very practical choice for me to try versus eyebrow hair transplant, because eyebrow hair transplant can cost like $4,000 to $6,000. But I'm just so happy that I got my eyebrows microbladed, because I feel like my confidence level has like exponentially gone up. Like I feel like I can take on anything. Now when I look into the mirror, I don't see a guy with no eyebrows anymore. I see like a good looking kid who's on the come up right now trying to make it on YouTube. That's who I see. Please make sure you use the hashtag BellLetsTalk on Twitter or Instagram, because Bell donates 5 cents for every time you do that to a mental health initiative. Millions of dollars were raised last year. Millions of dollars were raised the year before. So I'm sure we can do it up big this year as well. If you guys are going through a hard time, if you have a mental illness, if you're struggling with mental illness, if you know someone with a mental illness, definitely just talk to anyone. And that's the great thing about BellLetsTalk Day. It's the day where we can try and break the stigma, talk about mental illness, hopefully just spread a lot of positive vibes. My memory card's flashing. It's telling me I'm gonna run out of space. I talk too much. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you hopefully in another video. Peace out.
What is the purpose for dreaming at night?